You already know we're back, bruh. You already know we're back. We're about to back this for like 4 hours from now, I think. Then I'm about to work out, but now we just gotta grind, bro. The grind ain't stopping nowhere. The grind ain't stopping until we get out M4. The grind ain't stopping until we reach, baby. And even when we reach, the grind ain't stopping, right? The grind ain't never stopping. We're out here grinding. We're not here partying and shit. We're out here grinding, bro. Cause this is what you gotta do to be able to be successful, bro. Like, this is what you gotta do, bro. Ain't no bullshit. Ain't no playing around. This is just hard work every day. Oh my god, we have a lot. We have London news for this day. Um, yeah, we have London news. Let's see. London. So this is like 24 January. London. I'm just gonna type London because there's one day in the month that has really heavy news on London. Now we reached the draw. We reached both of the draws on liquidity. So at this point, I'm kind of expecting this gap to start getting inverse. So at this point, expecting this gap to get inversed since we reached draw on liquidity. But if respected, it's still going lower. Even though I don't think it's gonna go lower at this point. Yeah, we still reach that draw, so it's up to price. Okay, just displaced hard. Ooh, isn't this a nice gap to wait for an extra confluence on and look to continue sells further on, but further towards what exactly is my question, because we don't really have draws on liquidity and your mom had no draws on. Okay, we're just displacing apparently, but still waiting for that. Let's see if we respect it. Weak ass inverse, still not enough. This is a bit better, but I don't know about that doji candle. Is that doji candle giving me enough confidence? And the fact that we are half an hour before New York, I don't know if that gives me enough confidence to short. Yeah. And we're apparently kind of retesting that, so kind of looks like we're gonna go higher. At this point, as I said, I'm kind of expecting this gap to get inverse, but it depends. Like now we're just drawing towards that gap, so if we come and respect that shit, ooh, it's a pretty solid inverse. It's pretty solid, but for us to trade, we gotta wait for a retracement, which we're probably not getting. Okay. Now we're retesting that gap, so we gotta see, right? At some point, I think what's gonna happen at this point is we're gonna use this gap to further on go lower, retest this, and then continue higher. So that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. We are kind of closing above, but that just doesn't mean that much yet. That just means, oh, I forgot I had to break it down, so I need to treat it a bit more serious. So this is actually 27 of Monday. So 27 January, we have medium. At this point, it comes down to, at this point, we can confirm at least that draw liquidity made price retrace towards 4-hour FVG. If 4 hours is respected, we are at least gonna draw a bit lower. I don't know how to explain it, it's just that, yeah, we're most likely gonna respect this though. But that Asia FVG, let's see. Ooh, this is good. But did we tap that shit? We didn't really tap that shit, so I don't know. Now we have this. So my only confluence, if this holds, we're gonna go higher. If this, okay, it just got broke. I mean, this is pretty good, but I don't know. I just don't feel confident taking this trade because we kind of 1.4 R. The thing is, we are overextended, but we did inverse that 4-hour, which is fuck this auto shit, bro. So annoying, Jesus Christ. We didn't come to that FVG, but we got confluence that we're going lower because of this 4-hour inverse, and we retested a lower time frame. So that is usually signaling pretty big momentum lower. So this trade might work, but I'm just not confident in taking it. Like it's a bit overextended. Now a bit more confident, but I think yeah, our take profit is gonna get hit before doing anything. We just broke through the inverse, retested it here, and now we're just going. Like, this is interesting price action. This is how price most of the time behaves. But now for New York, what is our POI? It's probably at this point is this, because it's kind of important, because it's formed around the liquidity. So we see if we start inversing a bit aggressively, now we're kind of taking it as, yeah, we're kind of taking it as support. So for now, I think we're gonna draw higher slightly towards this. And oh, okay, so we broke. So we didn't really do shit though. I mean, we had this huge rate with the retest here. So let's also break down, because the breakdown helps us, right? And now we're inversing back bullish, but it's iffy, right? It's hard to read hard time frame price here. So we basically inverse with our post market. We basically, let me actually open my live, bro, because I'm so used to know people being here when I stream, and maybe some people are actually gonna join and I don't know, just talk in the chat, I guess. But I don't even have my chat open many times, so I'm just gonna pause it and just hold it here. So we basically inverse this. We inversed the bullish gap without reaching that 4-hour FVG. So we had strong signals. We are going lower regardless of reaching our POI. Basically, the what we gotta know from here is how price London actually kind of melted from the highs. It wasn't really a trade I'm confident in, but it's interesting to note how price retested here and kept displacing lower. What is interesting, this is kind of the only thing we need to really maintain from this price action. Really interesting behavior to that inverse, how we retested and respected it to further on continue London's movement lower, basically. And from now on, we're gonna look at the next day. We're just gonna keep going. At this point, we're inversing, but we're probably gonna use this draw. So this is always like, it's always ping pong in price, right? It's always ping pong in price. Now we're probably gonna use this draw on liquidity here to retrace here and then continue further on. Or yeah, this is kind of my bias right now. So we have like 28. It's medium. Oh, it's FOMC actually. Interesting price. Of course, you're gonna leave FOMC open in a really pivotal, like in a really 50-50 scenario. Of course, you're gonna do that. In my opinion, like inversed a bearish gap, so edge gets triggered, but we are also in a bearish gap, so it's really ping pongy scenario. In my opinion, we most likely gonna use that bearish to retrace to the inverse. Most likely gonna use that inverse to that FVG to retrace to the inverse. Lower time frame, let's see, or medium time frame, you can call it. So since this is kind of voided to me, so yeah, I think we're definitely gonna draw towards that, but it depends. For me, it looks like it's gonna draw towards that, but it's also looking like it's kind of holding this. So it's so really hard to read. This is voided, so it's probably gonna draw towards that after taking highs, or we're just at what hour does FMC, like at 9, and we have some 5:30. 5:30, I think. Oh, I did. Okay. So let's see. This is not bad actually, but I'm not sure if it's a trade I want to take. Like this, I feel like, I don't know. This might offer some reaction. So 2R and overall targeting this, like, it's really voided. So let's just try. I'm not really confident in this trade, but let's just try, because we are in a 4-hour AVG, and yeah, I don't. Yeah, let's see. Let's see first. I'm not that confident, but let's just try out. We're prioritizing growth Okay, here I'm gonna move my entry lower because this looks like a good area to retest. Or we're not even retesting that, I guess. Okay. At this point, I don't know if I want to leave my entry open because it really has a high chance, yeah. I feel like now even it's better for us to take buys, but we're not gonna ping pong like that. This is a demo, like demo buy. Ooh, so we actually came into that inverse, but we completely disrespected it. So as I said, I still heavily think FOMC is gonna draw towards the lows. So this looks like a pretty decent reversal actually. Let's read price. What did we do? We basically had this. We had an early swing. We retrace, we inverse. Yeah, this I think this is a really good sell. It's like a new reversal. We're gonna go a bit safe with our stop loss. But I think considering FOMC, we're gonna fill this huge gap lower here. I mean, that's my prediction. Let's see if we're right. Let's see if we're right here. Okay. Okay, we're back inversed. We're kind of rejecting, but I don't think it matters that much. As long as we're holding order flow, we're chilling. Let's see a closure. Can we really bias here? I'm not okay. This is not good. Not good. But we're giving price time to play out. Even though it's not good, we're still letting it do its thing. Ooh, I don't know about the stop loss though. I feel like it's kind of vulnerable to get manipulated, isn't it? Maybe not. Bro, what did not 28? Oh fuck. Oh. Oh fuck. We were one day. Okay, so is it good to try and close this trade? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna do it at break even because at this point I thought it was gonna be FMC. That's why I entered this trade. So if it's gonna get break even, it's gonna get break even. No way. Ain't no way, bruh. Oh, okay. So that's good. We had a pretty nice initiation here. I mean, we didn't really care whatsoever about that. I shouldn't have skipped this because, I mean, kind of decent buy here. I think, don't I remember this price action? I feel like I do. So we basically had this really, what happened is we had, but at this point we're most likely gonna go higher. I don't know. Depends. It depends how we behave when FMC, but it's really likely we're gonna go towards that draw. Ooh. Let's see, does this hold lower? Okay. Not sure if I trust that, but I wanna experiment something. For me, this order block looks really good, and I feel like we're gonna attack that, but I'm not sure. We're just trying stuff out here. We're limit testing. Okay, that was it. Really, that was FMC. Oh my god, this is so garbage. It did nothing. Zero, 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 zero. It did bullshit, but I still think it's gonna break lower. Like considering the formation we have. So just remove drawings and start from scratch. Kind of now we're in the process of kind of inversing this. We didn't really reach necessarily a drawn liquidity, but we are kind of inversing. So that kind of means we're gonna come back. This is my area of interest. So it depends. Now we are in the process of inversing basically. 30 January. 30 January. FOMC did nothing. Like this is, well, my god, there's a lot of news. A lot of news. A lot. Okay, so hard time frame. We are kind of in the process of inverting. We did reject buyers really hard, so this is an early sign of inversing and going towards that inverse lower, at least towards current low. That's what I think, but it just depends too. We gotta give next. Okay, we're retesting, but I feel like it's gonna hold. Yeah, this is a pretty good edge here. I feel like Let's see if we get a reversal. But it's early, bro. It's early, bro. What are you doing? Bro, do you? Oh no, I wanted to enter. Do you trust me on this one? I should have marked it. Oh, good thing I didn't execute, eh? I guess we were wrong. And now we're reversing? I mean, we might have just came for this, but as long as we are kind of... I mean, yeah, this is the good supply we had. But it's an early swing, so we gotta wait for something like this. Or do we have like a... We have a pre-pivotal price point here. We had this 50-minute. Is that what we retested? Yes. But let's see here. Ooh, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. It's a bit risky because we're kind of targeting. We're kind of using very close to. Oh, we were too late now to say sorry. We didn't get no retest though, sadly. But hit that pivotal price point that ended up holding. We didn't play the fail swing. This is what happens when you have like an important swing. Price doesn't retrace deeply. We just retested this 50-minute inverse here once, initiated lower, twice retested, and then I was looking basically for an inversion here to entry and to target our drawn liquidity, which was this basically. So our edge ended up playing out actually. For London, we basically initiated, like we came, I should have been a bit more aware of lower time frames here, that we're coming for the supply actually, and do perfect near reversal profile here. Came early swing, came back until that retested it, boom, melted, right? Ooh, oh shit of that for that inverse. So we could have used this as a POIY because the range was really balanced, so we had this 1 hour. But this is interesting actually. I don't know what this midnight did President Trump speak. No, but the price action I can say at least it's interesting here. We learn like, let's see. So let's break down the intraday profile. I actually want to write this down. Like study, remember. We're not doing this for the results. We do this to study, remember. This is actually a really interesting profile. So we're gonna use, this is lower time frames. We should use a higher time frame first, but it's gonna be a bit hard. Where is the high drawings? So yeah, kind of like this. How we use draws here is really important. Like this. Wait. But it's doing that, and I hate it. Wait. I want to do it like this so it doesn't get that huge line on my chart. Okay, so there's a couple of things that are actually pretty interesting here. Let's get my drawing tablet. So first we had this inversion here, right? Breaking down. So let's actually use this to draw our zone because it looks better. So we had the inverse and we had the inverse. Here we didn't really care about that, but here we kind of had a draw. Can I actually use this? Oh, but I don't really like how it looks. So inverse, draw on liquidity. So here we got the sign that's going higher. We got the sign that is going higher. We went higher here. Again, inverse. What is the triggering? Our edge to what? To retrace to withdraw on liquidity. Why did I make it? I wanted to make like a magnet. So here is just money, right? This POI is really beneficial. So what we did, we triggered the inverse here, taking drawn liquidity. Drawn liquidity, triggered the inverse, inverted, retested that inverse, and boom, went lower towards what? Our drawn liquidity. We're using basically, but it's hard to illustrate to make it clear how we're kind of triggering everything in this there. So here, first of all, when we got this inverse, what did it indicate? We're going towards this at least, or this POI right here, this FVG to fill it, potentially this even, right? We went boom, filled, had a slight reaction. We used this FVG here to retrace this, held it higher, where towards this drawn liquidity and this huge rejection block here. So after that, we took this range high. We tap this rejection block here. Why am I writing so ugly? God damn. So we tap that rejection block, we inversing. What is the signal? Draw on liquidity. We're going towards draw on liquidity. That was basically signal, but it's kind of hard to illustrate because the candles are long. I wonder how I can illustrate this a bit better. We inverse, and when we reach the inverse, what is this highly likely to happen? Especially on inspection, we're gonna draw higher. So this is more like a step-by-step process. That's why it's hard to illustrate it in one area. So let me actually think how I want to do this. Like, I think I kind of want to do this by steps. Like, this is how I read bias basically. So first part of this higher time frame was we had this gap here, right? We retest. Let's pretend this was a retest. What does the signal going lower towards what? Drawn liquidity. This was the first part of and we also had this here basically. So this also signal we're going lower towards that draw, but it doesn't matter actually. I mean, it kind of does matter, but it's kind of hard for me to explain a bit like clearly, because how I read is it's not such simple than just inverses. It's kind of a combination of more. So I don't know, how do I do I do this in like my backtesting, or do I do like high time frames? I think this is worth doing. I don't know, where should I place this in my journal? Trading studies, bias. I think in my bias, I'm gonna place it in my bias here. Bias, DXY, phases. Ooh, like bro, what I did here, you're not gonna understand one thing. It's kind of ping ponging bias, so I'm just gonna place it somewhere. I don't know. Study case studies. I'm just gonna do like a page for now. DXY, whatever. Page. I mean, it doesn't matter, bro. What am I doing? This is gonna be DXY. This is not need to be a page. Let's make it full screen. Let's make it what date is in. Like 24 to 30, basically. 24 to 31 January 25. So yeah, let's go over the phases again. Here inverse, like obviously, but there's so many things, right, that generate price, that drive price. But here we mitigated it, basically the mitigation and the respection here. So the respection basically indicated also lower prices, that we're gonna go lower, and the fact that we are in a POI indicated that where we're going, we're reaching towards this draw on liquidity. So external draw on liquidity, which was this. After we reach draw on liquidity, what do we usually do? Retrace back into the CVG. But here what happened is that we inversed. So this inversion, what that is signal that we're gonna go back for this POI, especially since it's not mitigated. After that, we had a bullish VG printed here, strong inverse. VG ended up holding here to draw where? Towards internal draw and towards this. It didn't take it. Then we inverse again, go lower where? Towards this low, towards this inverse. Then we hold, we respect, we technically inverse. Then where we go? Towards external draw. So it's like a process, like ping ponging process that it go through. But it's really interesting to study. I really like studying hard time frame, to be honest. Yes, hard time frame is the basis, like is the foundation of everything. So after that, we basically, there's my, after that, let's delete this. What respection actually means is close above. Taking the draw, reacted higher. Where should have we drawn? Technically towards this. What did happen? We inversed this. When we inverse, we usually reach towards this. This is draw. Second, this. Well, so easy to draw with the mouse, but Look how ugly my writing is. God damn. Okay. Lines is easy to draw. Draw, draw, and so on. Basically, we go higher. Draw. Also, inverse. So there was kind of, it's hard a bit because what fucks it is this that we already reached, and this is technically your draw, but this ended up getting inverse as well. So what are we carrying is about kind of this move, oops, right here, but it's hard to explain. So okay, bro, I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm really getting overwhelmed here. So what I wanted, what actually mattered in this study is this inverse right here. This inverse really held a lot of potential. That inverse and this inverse, because this gap was too big, and this POI here was actually weak. This was weak. That this was a low balance, so like a low hanging fruit rebalance that just price used to draw towards these highs, but then at some point price had to come towards this that inverse down there. Let me actually change. Can I change the color of this? I think this one is the color I use right now. So basically, where's my shot? This is drawn liquidity getting taken. Drawn liquidity X inverse kind of triggers that price is gonna go lower towards this being our drawn liquidity POI. After this inspection, what is this indicating? We're going higher towards where? This and this. It's a bit hard because it's in phases and the writing gets overlapped kinda. Because the area where you inverse once is gonna become the area where you might have again. And then let's look at the lower time frames. So basically we had lower time frames here. Wait, remove this bullshit, bro. So we had this and we had this, right? We knew this draw and this draw. This were our draws as soon as we inversed. So when sorry for me to speak. So instantly after this inverse got triggered, inverse it triggers an edge, triggered. This becomes drawn liquidity and this becomes drawn liquidity, right? Let's go back to our live backtesting. Oops, what did I do? So post market, and we're gonna do hard time frame, whatever. Medium time frame. What happened here? So 50-minute. This was our 4-hour. Ooh. So the 4-hour doesn't really matter because in this case we had a better supply. Better supply for us. So we had that FOMC supply that I was saying it looks really strong. So in this case we had this that looked really strong. So this was a really strong supply because it's also formed within FOMC, and just the formation of it looks really strong because it's a fractal formation in rated liquidity. It basically rebalanced this right here, so it's just really strong. And here is classic retracement model, the classic classic retracement is really balanced. I'm just gonna write B because it's already too overwhelming. And then look what happened, inversion and retest. Inversion was our confluence lower time frame that we're respecting that. That entry, basically entry. that we're expecting that supply, and we're gonna go lower towards strong liquidity and towards strong liquidity. Does that make sense? For me, it does make sense. Coupled with higher time frame, right? It's very clear. So on going on, that's why we didn't get a proper look in here. We had initial reaction, second reaction here. Ooh, almost tapped it here. So inversion, drawn liquidity, redrawn liquidity, after redrawn liquidity, instantly reject higher without going high, high. This is internal, this is external. But the gap was too big, I think. I mean, kind of formed, but and then hold this basically towards the highs, internal at least. So I'm just gonna not stay too much more to study because I already did, and I just want to keep going. So next is gonna be 31 January, which is employment cost index, CPC, core PC. What the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck is that, bro? Stop. We're 30 or 31? 31. PCE. I think I have PCE, yes sir. Oops, this, can I move this here? Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. PCE, let's consider the higher time frame. Where's mom? So on the higher time frame at this point, like, we don't have any reason not to draw towards this high because internal liquidity has no POI, so we don't really expect price to not hold that shit, right? Oops. So now, since it's really clear how we respected this inverse, it's also really clear that we're reaching that. So boom, and then boom. Also, this is a really clear draw on liquidity. So at this point, it's really clear that we're reaching higher. It's really clear for me. So the fact that we respected here later rate on liquidity is just perfect, right? It's perfect. Rate on liquidity respection kind of broke this candle's high. So this can be called a market structure shift, and just this to easily happen. After that, or there's a supposed scenario that we do this and then we do this. But for all this is kind of our scenario. Like, it's that simple. In cases like this, it's that simple. Like, we don't even need to write because we're talking. So PC, let's see, too early, good. That's everything we need. It's a bit of a wider stop loss, so I don't know if I'm comfortable in taking that shit. I don't know about this high though, it looks kind of strong, but we're not gonna worry about shit like that. We're just trying stuff out. Like, hard time frame is solid for us. We have no reason to hesitate when hard time frame is this strong, right? No reason to hesitate when higher time frame is this strong. Why would we hesitate? And next draw on liquidity, we should have taken partials here, and this draw gonna be this high at 3R. Now we're kind of looking like we're inversing. So we're just considering, let's see if we get a continuation maybe. For now, we have 1 hour AVG printed. Let me actually leave this drawing because this is a trade we took. So I'm gonna leave this drawing here. And we'll see if we get a sweep of this. This might be a solid continuation pattern, but I want to see a proper sweep of this. Okay, it's a bit impulsive. Not yet. Oh, fuck, it chopped around too much. On the 3 minute it was kind of fine. Like, on the 3 minute we would have taken it, and now we're taking towards the high, but we apparently are struggling. This is a bit bearish. Maybe we get a little reaction. We don't. It's bearish. Okay, so we did a good job by targeting this. We really didn't come. I mean, oh yeah, this is another really yes, even though it's a really interesting case of a strong high, right? Oh my god, but we hella fucking this phrase lower. So what ended up happening, it did play. And this, what is this sign? What is this sign? What do you think this is showing us? We're going towards this low. Like, it's that simple. Price goes towards the drone, takes the drone liquidity, takes some external liquidity, inverses sign. We're going for what? Other liquidity. Then when price takes that liquidity, gives us an inverse. What is that sign? We're going back. So it's just constantly kind of ping pong. In trading markets, it's simple, but even in trading market, this works, right? Even in trading market, took drone liquidity, where is price gonna go? Towards POI. So yeah. This happens over and over again. Our London trade was actually pretty decent, but it's a bit of bad art. We didn't really need that really strong, like, yeah, I need to take a break again. I'm sweating. When I'm sweating, I need to take a break. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, this is where I'm sweat, go take a break, bitch. I wonder if we cannot. Oh, we did have one, two retest of that inverse, and then we could have probably entered here, considering we expect price to draw towards this. So maybe entering on this, like something like this, would have been actually pretty decent, like a 2R. Like this would have been like kind of heavy confluence that we're going lower. And we're not reaching for that drone liquidity because the drone liquidity was also strong. So knowing that, or even here actually, we could have entered. Here, I mean, isn't this early? Like if we would have to use this instead of the 50-minute, we would have definitely. Oh, wait, this is actually way better. This would have been a clean as fuck entry here. We don't need to target more than that. This would have been probably our draw, because we also have this POI here, which we are currently inversing. So we would have targeted our London stop loss basically. Okay. EFK for like 10 minutes maybe. And obviously still keep backtesting until I cannot move anymore. I don't think I'm gonna work out today, bro. I need to stop postponing my workout. I need to do it before something like this, but I just I wanted to backtest too much. Let's see, I want to play Call of Duty, but I'm curious if this. Oh, is it a full game? Okay. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna try after I'm done backtesting. For now, I'm gonna go AFK, go to the store like 5 minutes and come back. This is a very interesting case. We're gonna study until I really am really sleepy. That's when I'm gonna stop, and then we're coming back tomorrow and doing the same shit. And I need to start working out. It just needs to be prioritized really fast. We're back. Mm, okay. So let's get back. But what did? Oh, this was a 4-hour POI. We traded off, right? Basically traded off a 4-hour POI. Then that 4-hour got inverse. This became draw. This became draw. This became draw. You basically. Here's my notion. Oh, look at this. See? See the play, bro? That fucking simple. That simple. 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 That simple. Nothing more than that. Really simple at its core. We just traded. Indeed. Played our idea perfectly here. After that, after we reached draw, we heavily inversed. Let me actually, maybe this is complementing for you also the music, but it's kind of making me sleepy, ain't gonna lie. So I'm probably not gonna be listening to lofi. I'm probably gonna listen to vocal, drum and bass. Like this shit, it making me wanna grind. It making me wanna sleep. But question is, would have we traded off that without seeing this low taken? Because it didn't get taken, but I don't think it would have necessarily mattered. But I'm trying to think, how would have I thought in the moment, you know what I mean? And a bit too safe of a stop loss, to be honest. Like, we didn't need to be this safe with a stop loss. We could have put it here and it would have been way better. But we're just gonna, like, a bit of a like 2-leg setup, I would consider it, this entry. So trade intraday profile was Raid Asia. I'm not gonna ride Raid Asia. Stop us a bit too safe. Tagged buy side liquidity and drawn liquidity, so easy. Target higher. 2-leg setup, basically similar to a delayed. Yeah, it is kind of delayed setup, I ain't gonna lie, but that doesn't matter. Here we had a sweep. Boom. So we can break this down also. Sweep and target landed. This is so clean, bro. This is the perfect reversal, actually, if I'm thinking of it. This is actually the perfect reversal. And why, you might ask, is because just behavior, right? Like just studying this and looking at kind of with high time freak influence, this was perfect reversal. Just perfect, just perfect, just perfect. It's perfect price action. This is textbook your reversal profile. But it's not a reversal where we have retracement. It's a reversal against London's range where we raided Asian lows, but we still play. So we had that raid low, so we had that London range formed. Then we had this kind of box here that was a consolidation. Then we swept that low, boom, back high, consolidated, and boom, reverse completely. This is perfect. Also putting into context our higher time frame, this was just perfect because this was higher time frame, so this is This was hard time frame. This is for hard time frame, and this is London High. This intraday, bro. This is perfect. I'm not gonna lie. This is such clean price action. Then we have like, what date is this? 31 January. We have some late news with there. I don't know what this was doing with this random. I mean, it's not that late. It's actually only PM session. Where is my? I don't know where to study this because it's really fucking clean. I'm not gonna lie. I wanna hit next. Oh, but why you have to ruin it like that, man? Why you have to ruin it like that? Why can't you just go lower? I mean, you see, but why is, bro? Where is so much? What? Three? What the fuck, bro? From where is this volatility actually coming from? Actually, we're just gonna pretend this is our reversal. London low draw, and this was our draw. We didn't have basically any draw. We just had that low, which is London. Basically, we didn't really have any other draw. London lows was draws. So this is the perfect reversal profile. Perfect, like perfect in terms of everything that we have. Perfect in terms of delivery. We had the London Asian range, then we had a slow delivery to continue London's range, then boom, reversed. Perfect, actually perfect. And this here we also build sell side liquidity. Nah, this is too good, bro. We actually build sell side here. This is textbook. We build sell side here, but not tapping that FVG. So we left price a reason to come back. We reacted of drawn liquidity. This higher time for drawn liquidity right here. Boom, reverse, travel into that sell side. After we take the sell side, we tap this huge FVG here. We start displacing high again, and we start, bro. I don't know what that is, but this is a kind of new reversal against trend. This trend at this point is kind of bullish. Like, it's pretty clear that we was bullish, especially now. What is this? Not even news. Like, this is midnight open. What the fuck is that? I have no idea where's that volatility coming from. But I'm thinking, how would I frame this? Like, I don't really like this color of New York. I actually want to study this really hard, like this reversal. It's worth putting into a fucking PDF, I'm not gonna lie. Can I make this less annoying, this New York? Okay, where does New York end? A 9, which is technically true, but not necessarily. But we also gotta start. Oh my god, the timing is perfect, bro. Are you fucking serious? Exactly on silver bullet price are reversing. It reversed until lunchtime. Lunchtime PM. Like, no, lunchtime is here. We still ended up displacing toward lunchtime. And then in PM, this is AM session. This is PM session. God damn, this is huge delivery. This is lunchtime. This is so perfect in so many ways, right? This is the perfect delivery in so many ways, and it's crazy. It's not only, hello, make simple and clear your strategy, bro. I'm sorry, but I don't really trade with a strategy. I just trade my experience, basically. I'm sorry if this is confusing for you, but for example, I can explain you one of my strategy, which is one of my models, which is Raid Asia. So here we see that we took Asian lows, and here after we took Asian lows, I look to buy, targeting where this highs here, and we actually caught this trade, right? We actually caught this trade on backtesting here. So we take Asian lows. This is a higher time frame POI. Sweep that, then we look to buy, enter off a gap, target Asian lows and higher time frame. In core, it's simple, but yeah, I'm talking to myself a lot of times, sorry. But this is really worthy of studying. I don't know how to make this pretty though. How do I make this pretty to study? This is hard, bro. I'm actually making this into PowerPoint or something. This is like textbook deliveries. We don't need to let this go. Like, it's just a textbook. In higher time frame, lower time frame, timing, lunchtime delivery, like how we had here. See, this is kind of where London session starts volatility starts going down, and we don't have that much momentum, so it's basically lunchtime until 12. This is kind of the hours I don't usually trade in, 12 to 3. Price did basically nothing. It rated that sweep. New York opened. What did we do the first 2 hours of New York? We drew the swing. Uh, our main session here. Boom, massive displacement lower towards equal lows. 10 p.m. session steps in and we start going higher. This is even in timing. Even London is perfect timing. The Judah swing here is perfect. How we build sell side, how we later use this POI to go higher. Like, it's just too good. Like here, what have I considered price to reversing this? Nah, it was just too weak at this point, because we had that draw. We expect the price to come a bit higher, right? I'm curious, when did we actually reach that POI? Actually, this we should have marked, because it was a mini 4 hour that we boom instantly. When we reached, we reversed. But do we had like any, how can I expect price to draw towards this actually? So I'm thinking about how to actually study this, how to put it, make it pretty, because it's too clear of price action here. So get started. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Close. Get the fuck out my way. How do we do this? Do we use the template? Frosty design. The fuck is this? Basic higher time frame. I mean, this is not bad, but can we sign into it? Looks like you're still gonna try to sign in. Get the fuck out of here. Can I not delete this or edit this whatsoever? Hello? What can I edit? Unlicensed product. Shut the fuck up. Prepare view. Slide sort. I can do it in Notion, but it doesn't let me edit this shit. Home insert. See? It's all blocked. So it doesn't really let me. Can I use a blank? I can't. It doesn't let me because it's an old account of mine. Fuck you, bro. So how do we actually use it? Let me ask GPT. Is there a tool similar to? Is there a tool similar to? Is there a similar tool to PowerPoint? I just want to make a really nice case study for one of my trading models, and I don't think Notion necessarily suits it, but free. Canva. I have no idea how to use this. Bruh, come on, bruh. I really want to study. Like, this is a really good. This is just perfect. Like, in terms of timing, in terms of models, in terms of everything. Like, it's just perfect. In terms of high time frame, it's just two textbook that needs to be a case study. Hello. I'm gonna work. Much. I mean, this house is too complicated. So old listeners. Imagine there's something simple. And something simple, bro. Now this. New York Universal. Bye. That's why. New one. Where's my... Isn't there something with an image though? Something like this we can use. So higher time frame is gonna be actually... So how are we actually gonna make this pretty? Because the colors are fucking gross right now. We just gotta remove everything. And we gotta go back. I'm not sure how to do this, bro. I'm gonna cap. Do it like this. Ooh. Higher time frame draw reached and internal draw liquidity. That's what we kind of want to basically say. But we still need to like... I'm gonna take a break because my brain hurts. I don't know how to do this, and that's probably gonna be it for this live, even though it didn't take long. What I'm gonna do now is probably not gonna keep backtesting and just study this. Just like make a presentation that is pretty clear on how did we look for this new reverse and when you generally want to look for it, because this for me this is the textbook case scenario, even against trend. So this is an against trend new reversal basically, and we just reacted with your liquidity here. External graded with door towards internal. It's an against trend, motherfuck. But yeah, 1 hour and 21. We chillin'. We did enough today, in my opinion. I'm still gonna do, but yeah. Fuck you.